Hi, it's Up1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. And recently we had someone log on me. I did a video about him. I'm going back all the way back to the start. This is the actual first incident that he ever had with experience with us lot. Was he was attacked by Skull and then Attack Panda dropped in as well. Skull attacked him because he was doing power play and Skull attacked him as a power play target. Panda attacked him because he was another commander, because Panda is TOC, who attack anyone for any reason, anywhere, anytime, and they don't mind being called gankers. We, on the other hand, in the Dark Marauders, we're pirates and at least have to have some justification to attack someone. It was quite interesting chatting to him. He was in party a lot of time. He made a few very fun, interesting comments, which I was going to snip up and, have some fun taking the mick out of. But I've elected to go another route because, he's openly admitted to actually combat logging and has, put his hand up, apologised, and said I'd try not to do it in the future. Though I am, despite that, still going to slightly mock this comment that he made not long after he arrived in Pi, which was this one.
Yeah. Bro, I was trying to get to some realization with you, bro. I was trying to get to some realization. Trying to see if you had any sort of humanity in you.
That basically came about because I think he was upset because we were quite smug and condescending to him after he cheated, which he felt was unfair. But it cheated, so I can see why we were being quite condescending. Or it's a reference to the fact I'm part Japanese, and as South Park has told people, Japanese people have no soul. Don't know, but apparently, I like humanity, which is quite funny. So anyway, so Panda jumped in right at the end of that fight. As you can see here, there's Panda jumping in, getting the kill as well. So Panda and Skull jumped this guy. Then he demanded a 1v1 with Panda. And I think he demanded a 1v1 with Skull. He ended up having two separate 1v1s, which didn't go his way.
Well, I love how he was a big guy. Me and Skull 2v1'd him, so then he messaged me back, right, 1v1 me. Like, oh.
So Panda ended up taking him on in his Mamba, and as you can see, the result was pretty blatant. We have discussed with this guy because there was a few things that he wasn't aware of in terms of game mechanics and the way certain things work in game. Like the reason why you don't get notoriety for power play kills is because the game considers them to be valid and justified kills and not criminal activity. Because part of power play, and I've got another video coming about this because it is always a hot topic, but part of power play is consenting to PvP. If you pledge for a power, I'm sorry, I'm ill, so I hope this does make sense. But if you pledge to a power and you get attacked by someone of another power, don't be surprised, because you're effectively consenting to PvP by being pledged to a power and being an open. You are literally advertising, hi, I'm flying for this person, come and attack me if you fight against this person. That's the purpose. So anyway, he came on last night, he came to party, he came in for a long time. We had a lot of chats about a lot of different subjects. Things mellowed out over time. He did come in originally being quite aggressive, but things mellowed. And he had a 1v1 with Panda, though he didn't really know about pass and go.
Eventually.
He did eventually manage to drop Panda's shields, but he did lose the fight quite badly in that one. It wasn't a particularly long fight. Now he did promise us that he's got together an army to come after us, so we're looking forward to that, and we're very happy to take on any armies that are gathered against us, as always. If you look back through my history and my videos, we've tangled with some massive player groups, huge player groups with hundreds of players, so we're not scared. We love big wing fights. Big wing fights are so much fun, and if you've never been in one, they're a really good laugh. As long as you're not first focused, which generally I am, so but then that's because I'm so toxic and horrible, everyone focuses me first. But that was always the tradition. Me or Frodo Swaggins to be first focus. So he then had a 1v1 with me. We did manage to teach him what pass and go means. Unfortunately, this is for some reason a bit stop-starty. My Elgato was playing up because a rodent had escaped and was running around on my keyboard. Like, literally, while I'm in the middle of a 1v1. There's nothing really I can do about that. But so the footage is a bit stop-go animation-y, but it was so it'll appear quite laggy because it just goes stop-go animation. I don't know why, but from first shot to last shot was 2 minutes, and I don't think I used a single bank. So yeah, my Conda's a little more brutal than Panda's because it has bank cancelling rails, and it still has the oppressive firepower of the frags as well. So I was able to hit some bank cancelling, and the pacifiers did their job. But fair play to this commander. He has realised that, like, we did say to him, like, if you want to get tier 5 engineered, then give us a shout. You know, he was like, I've done loads of engineering, bro. I felt all Rocky 5 because he did some grade 5 weapons, and he was all ready to go, and then he turned up and it didn't go how he planned, and that quite often happens in the game. I remember when I first got into PvP, because I spent 3 years as a space trucker not doing any PvP at all. PvP was a big step up for me, a massive change, and I did it the sensible way, as I stuck to small ships for a long time. But anyway, he has written this on the Himalayan rock salt video and some other comments elsewhere, and I gotta say, fair play to him. It takes stones to come out and admit you were wrong and you did something wrong, and hopefully in the future he doesn't combat log, and maybe he'll live up to his promise of bringing an army to destroy us and becoming a lawful anti-griefer squadron. Maybe, you know, if this can be the foundation of a new Xbox anti-griefing squadron, all to the good, because it's always a bit of fun having someone to fight against, and someone out there trying to stop us doing what we do, which is piracy, and stop the likes of TOC with their ganking. You know, at the moment the bad guys really do have their own way on Xbox, so maybe they can put a stop to that. I don't know. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.